Hello, peeps. Good evening. How are you all doing? I saw a video. My name is Ozie Ejiof. I saw a video of a little girl in a supermarket or a mall scattering things. Like she go carry bottle of wine, hit them for ground, or carry another one, hit them. Went to the beef area, carried one plate, okay. And I think a guy from another country, not Nigeria, now said, please, they shouldn't take this girl to any home or give her out or sell her out or adopt her out. They should please bring her to any of the African countries for just 3 days. For just 3 days. We promise to return her back to her country, home country. But let her just stay here for 3 days. I laughed. I totally laughed and thoroughly laughed. But after laughing, I praised our parents. Our parents are one of a kind, if you must say. I don't know the kind of parents that you grew under or grew with. But believe me, the kind of beating that our parents gave us from childhood until we grew and became adults. I don't even know what our character would have been if we weren't touched at all. I'm not kidding. I don't know what our character would have been like if we weren't touched or beaten at all. Even in the face of the whole beating, you can imagine when there is nobody looking at you. You're doing your thing by yourself. Nobody cares. And you feel it's your right to do it. And you don't care whose ox is God. That's my brotherly brother where say me them bring and come Africa, eh? Now God go bless you. I wished she would be brought to Africa. Not just Africa, but Nigeria. Yeah, not just Africa, but in Nigeria. And when you bring her to Nigeria, make sure she goes to... In fact, everybody woski for the country, but at least an Igbo parent or a Yoruba parent. So that that child will properly learn the hard way. And that hard way is the only way. Akugo. You don't go fetch water in the morning. After fetching water, you sweep house. After sweeping house, you wash plate. After washing plate, they will message you. You go, come, go, come, go, come, go, come. After which, if they have pity on you, then you eat. If they do not have pity on you, you don't enter be that. About what go say? Pepe don't enter your bakus before. By the time you enter, no be person go tell you, now body go gist you. So indeed, for the African parents, Kai, rejoice! Unetiri esimu. Eh? Jidenna, if I come there, you want problem. So guys, sorry about that. About what you say? Like, your mom will open your legs, your 2 legs, no be outsider. Carry pepper, rub you small. Hiya! Chineke onye na afija. Hi! Na Apa Oh my gosh. Nothing Musa no go see for gate. I swear. Okakwa mmana na akọ ihe a na akụkọ. Person don't see something oh. Hey. Pepe don't enter that your blangata. Eh? That's a meye do me te yenwe se pam. Chineke na. Uchirimu oh. Hey. Now only you by yourself go say, Mommy, you wicked. You don't understand. And you know the worst thing? Then beat you finish, you cannot cry. I cannot know Tim. That is it. Eho charia, no charia. Asiga cannot know ijidiak. Tim. Ben. They don't ever bring cane. Like 2 or 3. See, you smell this one. What is it smelling like? Ijira kage, kuo, aqua.
Mommy, scratches is coming off my face.
Hi, no.
Mommy, I need to.
Ijira kage, ajuogo. Utalia na abo. I'm on a. Sorry, darling. Sorry. Ijira kage, ajuogo. These canes that I'm holding, what is it smelling like? You by yourself go say, cry. Aqua. Ngwa. Otherwise, inene, ibe, no be person go tell you to shut up. I swear. No be person they tell you, say your papa don't beat you finish. Or momsy don't beat you finish. Say you know fi cry. If azuru ni ne map of Nigeria, map of Africa, but you know fi cry. You know fi cry. Touch 'em. E be share drogo man. Touch 'em. Eke good. Have you been tied before? Have your parents tied you to a place under like a stool or a table before? Oh, Nigerian parents, I never see anything like Una before. For this life, I never see anything like Una. And it looks like, I don't even know if these Gen Z girls that are married and training children, whether they beat their own children or I don't know. But if you see where we were fighting, you can see getting a member. You know? So a little child like that will come to a mall and keep smashing things recklessly because she's angry. Hey! Have you ever done something like Ijewere and know the time that mommy or daddy are coming back and then you're still outside? Have you ever remembered that you will need to beg the people that you're in their house to escort you home? Hey, do you remember that those people that you're in their house will need to escort you home? They will lie to your parents and Ora Aburie, she slept or he slept. Today you slept. Tomorrow you sleep. Next tomorrow you slap. Ora! The kind of slap where then go use reset your brain. You will not to your house. No be person go tell you. Really, that child needs an African parent. And no before Obodo Ibo land. Now to excuse them for Obodo Ibo, bring her come Naija. Be specific, Oga. Naija. So that a man young man will give her a little love letter. You don't understand? A little love letter will not be a bad idea. Yes. Man. Have you ever done something they tell you that I'll tell daddy? And before daddy is back, you've already started crying by yourself. Or just by yourself. Daddy never beat you. Daddy never even ask you anything where you do. Well, he never even hear anything where you do. But because said I go tell daddy, if daddy is coming back, you're already crying. Because, well, Kai, I looked at that girl really, really with a mind of pity. And immediately I moved into that brother who said they should send her to Africa. We were fute, we bere osisi nyana the girl ga. I said, Kai, this guy, you're in the spirit. You're really, really in the spirit. I say, the kind of beatings that we received as young children, if they no give us that kind of beating, how we for turn out? How we for turn out? You see, our parents no use better cane. They reset our head. Why you can do mental. How really, really, really we for turn out now? Have your daddy ever come back? Toilet about everybody. Like you'll be hearing bo, 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 bo. The door toilet is knocking itself. Bo, bo, bo. People are entering just to go and poop. Man. No be joke. No be joke. Jidenna. Umwe jima. Una no nenu ahụ. Achọghị m jide na room mu ya ga na room ya. Jenu gbanyụọ AC ahụ na low current dị ebe a. Una gbanyụ gie. Igbanyugo ihe ahụ, mommy ma wa ga ọnụ ebe ahụ. Igbanyugo AC ahụ. Jana chi azụ je gbanyụọ ya ọsịsọ. Je gbanyụọ ya. That's what I'm talking about. They prefer beating. Or we entirely. We don't hear anything quickly until we don't listen. We don't hear anything calmly. We don't hear anything calmly until with a little beating. We don't hear anything calmly until that way we'll start listening and hearing words small. That's why the politicians will be in Nigeria and be misbehaving, but immediately they step their foot in Obodo Ibo, they begin to behave normal. But down here, ise hawaka ijenga. Ise hawaka, common waka ijenga. Ikpo onye afia, osigo maka na imo onye owo ka iji akpo ya afia. Matakwana nmeshi nke. One day he will tell you that you didn't get one thing because you called his name. The day you saw him, you couldn't say honorable or your excellency. That's why he said no. They're loyal. They classify you as someone who's not loyal. I wish they would bring that girl to Nigeria. For 3 days, just like that guy said. The video is actually behind this one. If I end this live session now, the video is the video before this one, this live broadcast that I'm doing. So if you want to really understand what I am talking about a girl who took offense, who picked offense and was breaking things in a mall, and nobody could hold her. Instead, they were begging her. They were pampering her and begging her, hey, you gotta stop. Hey, can you calm down? Hey, you gotta stop. Hey, don't do that. Hey. Odemuka, it's not even about the girl. Then one be, the less than 13 years. They were begging her to calm down, not to be angry, to calm her nerves. Those people there are really latrine. In all honesty. Chineke nna mekwere mmadụ ebere. Yeah, Chukwu mekwere mmadụ ebere. If our parents didn't beat us mercilessly to reset some of our shortcomings and wrongdoings, to reset our brains, Bikun, I ask again, how we for they behave? Upon say they beat us like this, we know they behave normal. Marazi Kennedy, if they no beat us at all. That's why a child will call the police for his father or mother because he's beaten. Because they spanked him. He will tell his teacher, the teacher, Biog, bitwe gwadunu n'obodo oyibo nun. Bitwe gwadunu n'onya. Kama watachabe ihe a na-eme ebe a. Bitwe n'onya. Ego dị ya bụ eziokwu kama bitwe dugwanu. Onye chọrọ ịzụ nwa kpọnatakwa nwa ya na Nigeria. Ma ọ maa na oye na nwa ya bụ ha atụrụ soro gwa ire ewu. If you know you're training your children and you want to give them the best of training, please bring them back home. It's not a joke. Asutahia na sopre sopre. It's not a joke. You need to bring that child home so that the child will properly imbibe in the things that are happening around here. Otherwise, I hope you know what that means. Iba is bota kanwa. No need, no worry. For those parents who say, it's not in our duty to beat a child. Don't beat him. I don't think mommy here. They don't beat my child. Apiayo tali for wrongdoing in school, then and then go to the child's school to start creating a serious pandemonium when he's seen over a beating a child of just 2 or 5 lashes of cane. You know? You go there to go and fight. The child because he's never corrected with a rod. Even the Bible said you do not spare a child. Iti honwata ihe mgbe o kwesịrị na iyi eti ihe amami ka iyi esi wee mezie ma o mezie ihe ọzọ. Enwere ike ebosi ịnụrụ na ọtụwara nwaanyị ime je mia ya ọnụ. If you hear that your child has become restless, then you go and give him a hug or give her a hug. Some parents will go to their teacher's school, slap the teacher. Like because the teacher beat up the child for a wrongdoing. They will slap the teacher. Who are you to touch my child? Do you know I am the person who pushed him 9 months in my tummy? You're telling somebody who doesn't have a child, the person who has never given birth. Purely. If you think you can train your children abroad and they will be the best of what you want them to be, think again. Especially with the sparing of these rods, that the children are not beaten, they are not lashed, they are not conked. In fact, you cannot even scold them so high. They will call 911 for you. Hey, Jesus, come on. They don't ever, they beat you, you run, come out. They say, come back, you know, come back. They say, come back, you know, come back. Then you sleep outside. You never sleep outside. No, you just. You will hear that saying, no grona toyi. You will practicalize it in real terms. That grona toyi that you've ever heard in your life. That day, you will practicalize grona toyi. Before morning, you will be like a bonga fish. They need to tell person. If you hurt person, if you hurt your parents, now to lie down for ground, they roll. Like army people give you punishment. Now to just they lie down for ground, they roll. If you come from my own family, that's what I'm saying. If you're actually from your first family, you will just they roll. You roll, loga side there. You roll, loga side there. Man, Janata, you have a problem. You go must get problem. Parents, don't over-pamper them all. Don't over-pamper them at all. If you over-pamper them all, that's where you would get the saying, it is because we seldom beat these children to reset their brains in the worst of scenarios that they've committed various kinds of sin. So, if you see a child, one person know the train picking. That's mentality alone. Down here. You hear your neighbor tell you, this child is mine. Yes, I bore him, but he's not only mine. He's for general. Please. You will see that you have more than 3 to 5 parents at the same time. You know, you will see that a lot of people are parenting you at the same time. So you will see, this brings me to even something that is very important. I don't even know whether I should do this particular topic here now. There are some women that when their guys makes them angry, they begin to break things in the house. Daddy, you know very clearly. If you get a woman who as much as break this gallon because you people have a problem, Koya duka daya. Because I'm sure that her head is not correct. There are some guys who also do the same thing. When they make you angry, then you start breaking things. The one who buy keep. You won't break. You break here, if you break anything, you pay me life. Well, you do anyhow, you see anyhow. I'll give you money. You'll still use your money to pay for what you've broken. I will give you money. I will give you pocket money. I'll give all the people living here, they have money sometimes more than me. I'll give you money, but you break one thing, you must pay. That way, there will be sanity. Yeah, it's a mistake. Let's continue in the mistake. I'm not sure you come here to meet one plate. So let's continue in that line. Any woman who says that her husband made her angry and therefore she breaks the TV, breaks the record, breaks the Twitter, breaks everything. So so that next time off TV mananro manihe onoria 10 miles away, 10 yards away, me when away. She will never ever break a television again. Some children also break televisions. Ane kuye no ana arabayari. Ane kuye no werura nyani ya ma oyo ofu anya onene debe TV first. Oye enenezi TV again. I'm not a bully, but I'm saying mbimbibiri. You don't do anyhow because you're angry. Your anger, they done food. Iwe wegi bauno je dinana. Iwe wegi ngomiri kuchanata. Iwe wegi iche banyero onwegi. What prompted this kind of anger? Why do I need this? Do I really need it? For the better. Not iwe wegi ijide dining table me kowa. Ma kowa rishi, you no go believe her. How dare you? Say you and your husband just talk small thing, then you carry him phone, smash him for what? Ibwa. My guy, you smash your phone on me, he go the latest. Ada kochari ono. Ade kuyeku. You make a tell me smash your phone no more because me and you talk small. You're angry. Then you carry the phone, you smash it on the wall. Hey, mama wore hokuro. Phone na chonye na change. Kene drogon now, nje, Ogui Road, Ogui Junction. Let's go and buy another one. You must buy amo. Ade kuyo. You must buy amo. How dare women? Because you and your husband just talk small thing, then you carry his phone, on the wall. You carry TV, boza. You go outside, you break his windscreen. Irunazo, break his anyoko. Irunazo. Sometimes you break his glasses. Then sometimes you break his wristwatch. Come on, if you break him, you must pay. Guys, Kwechiri no. If she break anything, she must pay amo. Then you channel her anger appropriately. We were not by breaking things. You dey mad. How many you buy, keep? And even if now you buy and keep, now he make you go break him. Your sense no correct. Your head no correct, really. How about Wike Wuro? Bad character no budo you bad chataro mata kriya na parinnia. Hey, I don't need that there. Anasuni minimi. Kaango. Ebe kaango. And nobody can do nothing. You cannot touch the child because Nagia, my parents, my teacher, and not call your name, Megiri. Biko, we're gonna go quadrono Cambed. Who no like better to make I see him? Do not spare these children. It doesn't matter how. Yes, I can agree that Obodo Igbo, it's their culture not to tamper with children, not to beat children. But where you come from, it's in your culture to reset every brain, not just children. To reset every brain with Otubora or one conch. I not call your head, they go isi a chagari once, and they walk in agent. Anna Bambi Gebenti. There are some women who walk 100. Hey, Asha. Digaya he woke. My Lord and my God. Oh, a backhand dinzam, he mentioned it on. I'm not encouraging bullying, but I'm just saying that sometimes things get overboard, that children insult their parents and we take it as a way of life. And that child grows and becomes a complete adult and thinks that it's actually a way of life without knowing that is violence. That it is actually violence. about violence. The gender-based violence, God bless you people. God bless you people. So there is no reason why a husband and a wife will be discussing. Some cannot even have a healthy discussion with their family, with their wives, because it will either end up in malice or end up in discomfort or end up in or end up with anger for days, where the woman would not even allow the man touch her and stuff like that. Man, let's stop being childish, Jerry. When children do ill things, caution them. Even though it's not in your culture to beat children abroad, call them to order. Call them to order. Keep the cane. Make sure they see a cane if need be. Even though you're not going to use it. But they should understand that, man, daddy is not smiling. Mommy is not smiling. Jidena knows when I'm not smiling. He knows when I am not smiling. You pamper them. That's the truth. You over pamper them. Then the father one day will say, hey, kurumefu. No, I'm not the kind of woman you would say kurumefu to. My child is going to come out strong with a complete man. Complete man that will take care of a woman 100%. And when you hear. So most women that you're seeing misbehaving in line with iwe ha kuri koba ihe de no tie we cheers bari we oche bari we fan breaking things. Those things are irresponsible charities that didn't start from home. Before you know it, she brings it out as a way of life and enters another man's house and feels it's her right to do anyhow. No, man, it's not your right to do anyhow. No, it's not by inkuriko ihe. No, you won't courier the one that I bought. If courier ye go cheer a day ku. No matter who courier ya maramo, my she go cheer. You must buy a more. If you break, you pay. Outside Kecharobodo case Samanaka. If you want to break your own. Don't break anything that I buy. If I were a man, that's the truth. You will not break anything that I buy. Each way breaking, no. Obru will go to refera, ban no na kitchen to refer go kuribe, and so boy the rock. Ikuriche is our boy, and no here. You here or my if you go no. So that's what it is, guys. Have a great night. Do not spare the child because you don't want to beat him. At least speaking, consistent speaking can actually do a lot. If you must show the cane, show the cane. Even if you're not going to beat. It's not so nice beating consistently, but it's also not very good that the child does not know now. It's very important. Very, very important. Have a great night, guys. My name is Ozie Ejiofor. Peace out. Good night. Have a wonderful night rest and have a prosperous new year in advance. My award is on the 30th. Your support is highly needed and appreciated. Come around if you can. If you can't, that's okay. Ani woni ne esizi obara. Buo. Accident is not our portion in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Udo derinde ba yeke ne mun. Ya derwe onye obana na mma na ha Jesus. Amen. Good night.